Hello guys, welcome to GMAT Point. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the eligibility criteria for GMAT. We know that the GMAT is one of the most widely taken MBA entrance examinations globally, and it's organized by the Graduate Management Admission Council or GMAC. So GMAT is a test that's known to assess the analytical and critical thinking abilities of a candidate, and it is a computer adaptive test. So every management aspirant hopes to achieve a high score in the GMAT that will allow them to apply to the top B schools in India or abroad. So if you have decided to pursue an MBA, then you must definitely consider taking the GMAT. But before that, you must know the eligibility criteria for the GMAT. So in this video, we'll be looking at the eligibility, all the eligibility requirements to take the GMAT exam, and also the important factors to note while applying. And finally, a brief step-by-step guide on how to register for the GMAT exam. So let's get started. And also, if you're someone who's planning to take the GMAT exam and you're starting the preparation seriously, you can kickstart your preparation with GMAT Point. So at GMAT Point, we are offering a lot of free resources for the candidates, which will be extremely beneficial in your preparation. We are offering 5 free topic tests each on quant and the verbal sections. And we are also offering free GMAT daily tests. So we offer free tests daily for 5 days a week. And each test has a different topic, and each daily test has a good mix of problem solving and data sufficiency questions when it comes to the quant section, with more focus on the data sufficiency questions. This is because a lot of candidates find this section little tough to crack, and some candidates even ignore it, thinking that they can easily crack this section if they're good at quant. But no, that's not true. Data sufficiency questions are not very easy, and you need to practice these questions thoroughly. And this is where these daily tests come in handy. These tests are very useful, and these are curated to match the difficulty level of the exam, and these are highly recommended. So these tests have different topics. They test you on various topics every day, and these also have very detailed explanations. So we'll provide you with solutions with very detailed explanations, and you can take all these tests for free on our website gmatpoint.com. So you can visit the website and take these tests. And additionally, when it comes to the GMAT preparation, having a peer group is extremely important. So you can join our Telegram group for GMAT aspirants, where you can post and discuss your queries with your peers and also the exam experts. So you can discuss a lot of things with your peers, the exam strategy, how to prepare, the top colleges to consider, and so on. If you have any other queries regarding the tests that we are offering or the GMAT preparation, you can definitely reach out to us at support@gmatpoint.com. You can also WhatsApp or call us on this number 630-323-9042. Alright, so what exactly is the eligibility criteria for the GMAT? We know that the GMAT score is utilized by a lot of reputable B schools around the world, and it's one of the major factors of the candidate's profile while evaluating them for the final admission. So this exam, which is given worldwide, causes some concerns in the minds of the candidates who take it. And one of the questions that is often asked by a lot of aspirants is if they are eligible for the exam. So to address this question, let us look at the prerequisites as specified by the GMAC or the Graduate Management Admission Council, which we know is the official organization in charge of administering the GMAT exam. Firstly, if we look at the broad eligibility criteria, there are no precise eligibility requirements as such for taking the GMAT exam. However, before applying, candidates are required to look at the college websites or the university that they are applying to, and make sure you meet those requirements of that particular college or university. And when it comes to the age criteria for the GMAT exam, the candidate must be at least 18 years of age, and there is no upper age limit. On the other hand, if you are someone who is between 30 to 17 years of age, then you need to get a permission in writing from your parents or your legal guardians. So this is about the age criteria. And when it comes to the education qualification required for taking the GMAT exam, again, here also there is no specific qualification that's required to take the GMAT exam. But again, if you want to enroll in an MBA program in any B school around the world, then you must have finished your graduation. So you need to be a graduate from any discipline from a recognized university. And finally, when it comes to the nationality that's required for the GMAT, again, there are no such restrictions. So there are no such restrictions on a candidate's nationality. The GMAT is open to people from all over the world, and we know that the maximum limit for taking the GMAT exam in a year is 5 times. So this is the maximum limit per year, and the overall limit for taking the GMAT exam is 8 times. So the overall lifetime limit is 8 times. Alright, now you need to note some important factors while applying for the GMAT exam. Firstly, the most important factor that you should remember is identity proof. Remember that especially in India, remember that the only acceptable form of identification is a valid passport. So you must possess a valid passport if you're planning to take the GMAT exam, and you need to even carry this to the exam center on the day of the exam. And also apart from that, while applying, you need to share your contact information, your address, your phone number, email address, and all such things. And also your information includes your background details such as your gender, ethnicity, date of birth, your country of citizenship, and so on. So these are the things you need to fill in while applying for the GMAT exam. Alright, now let us quickly discuss the step-by-step guide on how to register for the GMAT exam. The first step that you need to do is create an account at www.mba.com. So when you go to this website, you will be redirected to a website and you need to register at accounts.gmat.com/account/register. So let me show you the screenshot for the same. Yeah. So this is how your registration page looks when you enter the page for registration. So this is where you need to register for your GMAT exam. You need to fill in all the requisite details such as your name, your email address, your date of birth, your gender, and all such information. And make sure that this information matches with your identification proof that you're carrying, which is your passport. So this is the page you need to fill in your information when you're registering, and if you already have an account, you can sign in at the link provided there. And once you've created an account, next step is to register for the GMAT exam. So you need to schedule your exam and try to hunt for a testing center near you. So you can compare the availability at up to 3 test centers before selecting your preferred appointment time, and complete your order, that is choose your slot by selecting day and also the time of your GMAT exam. And also remember that you can only arrange a test date 6 months in advance. So if you wish to take the test during the high season, it's best to book your slot early. And finally, once you've done that, confirm your details, your personal information such as your name, date of birth or citizenship, and all such things. So verify your details, make sure they're same as mentioned on your identification proof. And finally, to complete your registration, you must agree to the policies and make the payment. And that's all, you're registered for the exam. So you'll be receiving an email verifying your GMAT registration, and also you'll see it in your MBA account. So we hope that you found this video helpful. If you have any other doubts, please put them in the comment section below. We'll try to address as many of them as possible, and we'll try to address them immediately. Also, please do subscribe to our channel, and you can also suggest us topics on which you want us to make videos regarding the GMAT preparation. We'll try to come up with the same. Thank you so much.